My guest today is Karen Pieters. She's the executive director of Crystal River Main Street. Crystal River Main Street was one of the first business partners to hire an intern through the Florida Chamber Foundation pilot internship program. Their intern has been working with them for the past 6 months. Karen, the Florida Chamber Foundation recently released a report, and it shows that there are more than 1.13 million Floridians with disabilities in the age range of 16 to 65. Now, that's the typical age group looked at for potential workforce. Of that 1.13 million, almost 700,000 Floridians are not currently engaged in the workforce. How can businesses help ensure job creators in the state are tapping into this talent pool?
Well, I really think awareness has a lot to do with it. I know when I was looking for someone to work with the gallery, which is what the intern originally helped us with, it had not even occurred to me to look at people with disabilities. And as it turned out, we really didn't need someone who had a lot of physical abilities, and it turned out to be a perfect match for us. I know in our community, we have a high unemployment rate, but a lot of people have difficulty finding people who can pass a drug test. And if you can broaden the vision of what you're looking for and who can actually be a great employee for you, I think that helps everyone.
Crystal River Main Street was one of 10 businesses selected to be part of the pilot year for the Florida Chamber Foundation's internship program. Why is being part of this program important to your business?
The internship program worked out absolutely phenomenally for us. We created a pop-up museum for our tourist season, so we only needed someone for a short period of time, and we really only needed someone who had a great personality and enjoyed interacting with people. And the intern worked out absolutely perfect for us. And being that we're a nonprofit, being able to be reimbursed for the salary made a huge difference in our ability to do this.
According to the most recent data from the Florida Scorecard, the average unemployment rate for Floridians with disabilities in each of Florida's counties is nearly 3 times higher than the regular unemployment rate. Why does this issue matter to the business community?
Well, I think it matters for a lot of reasons. In particular, it's an entire segment of the population that actually has abilities and can be employed and is perhaps overlooked, that winds up having to be on assistance and then therefore are not able to be your customers and are not able to participate in the economy when they actually have the ability to do so. We're just perhaps looking in too small of a scope of who can work for us.
You know, there's an interesting stat came out of the Florida Chamber Foundation's Futurecast, predicts a net of 8,900 plus new jobs needed by 2030 for Citrus County. Do you think this type of internship program could be helpful and important in helping members fill open positions they face today or likely will face as the community grows?
Most definitely. There's no doubt about it. As I said, employers are having trouble filling positions as it is. And if you look at one of the things that when this program was presented to us that they had mentioned was that people with disabilities are often more loyal and are likely to stay with the business for a longer period of time. And in a small rural community like Citrus County, that is actually a really valuable trait. And I think it is very, very important to look at people with disabilities as potential employees.
Inside that business community, what do you think is missing in the way of resources or spreading awareness of this unemployment gap?
You know, I think communication these days there are so many ways of doing it that it's gotten even harder. To be honest, I thought what the chamber did in having the meeting with local businesses and presenting it to people, I thought that was really helpful. I think really people sharing their stories is word of mouth is what winds up spreading things the most, is when people really can talk to someone who's had the experience and can tell a personal story. That I think generally works better than just about anything else.
Since you've taken on this challenge, what would you recommend? What have you learned that you could share with other businesses who are looking to diversify their workforce in your area?
I've really learned that. I mean, I personally had a terrific experience with this program. It could not have gone any better. And it actually turned out terrific for our intern as well, because she's gone on to have has been offered a permanent position as a result of a referral that I gave her. I think what I've learned is to really just open your eyes a little wider, to think outside the box a little bit. And it's not that outside of the box. I had no awareness of thinking about people with disabilities in any particular way. It was valuable to me to have it be brought to the forefront of my attention and just be more aware of it.